Hello, how are you? I welcome you to your community, Purple Feather Tarot. I truly hope that you are doing very well at this moment, and I also hope that in this reading, you find the answers you are looking for. Today, we are going to go straight into your reading, so let's get your tarot deck ready. And like every day, we are going to be looking at your energies, the energies of your person, the energies of the universe, and we will also reveal all the blessings that are coming into your life. So, connecting with your energies, let's begin.
You have the Six of Cups card. You also have the Eight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands, and you also have the High Priestess card. This energy is 100% incredible because it's speaking to me about the breaking of chains. I feel that at this moment, you might be in a situation that doesn't allow you to move forward, but these energies will not last for long, because the universe has a big surprise prepared for you. With the Wheel of Fortune card, things in general start to move forward much more quickly, and you're going to find answers that you never imagined you would find. In fact, someone may come into your life who will give you an answer, or reveal a secret that could get you out of a place of stagnation. I'm being told to be very careful with communications involving an Aries or a Sagittarius, because these communications, or the information this person gives you, could be 100% revealing. With the High Priestess card, I feel that your intuition is revealing something very important to you, especially concerning the people you're getting to know. When you carry a lot of High Priestess energy, you can easily allow people to enter your life, but the High Priestess also allows you to detect the signs, or to recognize what kind of people you shouldn't accept. So I feel like you're expanding your social circle, I feel like you're meeting new people, I feel like maybe you're giving yourself a chance from the perspective of love. Look, the Eight of Swords card may mean that perhaps you had a disappointment in your past and you closed off your heart, but now things are different. Now, you are a different person, a more learned person, a more mature person, and you're not going to allow someone to come and impose rules on you or tell you what to do. So with the Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, this card speaks of a lot of freedom to do what you want, or to find a person, your special person, who does not limit you. You're going to be growing a lot, especially with your person, and especially if it's someone from Taurus or someone from Aries. Alright, let's continue with your reading. You have the King of Cups, the King of Wands, the Fool, the Eight of Cups, and also the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is an incredible energy, it speaks of a lot of movement, of the consolidation of projects. I also feel that an important message is coming into your life, and in this case, I feel it is an electronic message. It could be an email or a message that arrives through another social media platform. With the Fool card, I feel you are happy, I feel you are very joyful, and I feel highly motivated. The Fool card speaks of letting yourself be surprised by the wonders of the universe. It is very likely that you are going to take a trip, or that a trip will be confirmed, especially if it is a leisure trip. In this case, we are not talking about business, but simply a trip that connects you, especially with nature. With this Eight of Cups card, I feel that you are at a point in your life filled with transition. I feel you are coming out of a separation, a divorce, a very critical moment took place in your life, and now, you are basically trying to find new answers, to connect with new people. And here, with this King of Wands card, I feel that you are a very strong person. Sometimes, you may question yourself, or maybe, at times, you are very self-demanding, and in that sense, you might overlook all your power. But this card is always inviting you to recognize that you have the power to build your own reality, exactly as you desire it. With the King of Cups card, in some cases, you may be ready to connect with your special person. In fact, look, Eight of Wands and King of Cups, a call from your special person. I feel that this depends on you, on whether you want to accept it or not. But there is someone who wants something serious with you. I don't know what your availability is, maybe you already have your special person, maybe you are committed, maybe you're single and don't want anyone at this moment, but what is definitely true is that someone wants to connect with you, as much as you allow it. Alright, let's continue with your reading. Queen of Cups, a lot of romantic energy in your reading. Romance, hidden emotions. There's a conversation that hasn't happened yet, but needs to take place. Someone wants to talk to you about a love matter, especially a Cancer or a Pisces person. I feel that what your reading is telling me is that someone is regretting having rejected your proposal, especially if that person has the letter J or the letter L in their name. You also have the Page of Wands card. This card always speaks to me of travel, of entrepreneurship. Maybe you are someone with many abilities, and you're going to be consolidating your own business, your own venture. The Page of Wands can also mean that you have a business or an idea that is connected to another country. Very well, and this is manifesting or developing, and very soon, you will start to see signs that yes, this is going to happen. Yes, it is going to happen, that's what your reading is telling you. It is going to happen, but it takes time. You also have the Six of Cups card. Someone from your past is thinking about you, especially someone with a water sign. You're going to have a chance encounter with someone. I feel a lot of reunions in your reading. If you're not going to reunite with a person from your past, you're going to find something that represents your past. It could be a photo, a memory, or a souvenir that someone gave you. This is very connected to water energy. Maybe it's a photo near water, it could be by a river, by the sea, or it could be a picture or memory connected to a birthday. Here, there are signs that will give you a lot of information about your past. You also have the Chariot card. The Chariot brings a lot of progress. You're going to be completely unstoppable. When you have the energy of the Chariot, there are definitely people who want to connect with you because they want to work with you, they want to love you, or they want to be your friend. Very well, so I feel a lot of motivation in you. I feel that there are people who are being inspired by you. There are also people who are watching you on social media. I sense a lot of activity on your social media. Someone is liking your posts, someone is sending you hearts, or someone is going to make a very timely comment about a post you're going to make this week. Alright, let's continue with your reading. Five of Swords, the signs are there. Someone is not telling you the truth here. There's someone who is regretting having lied to you. You also have the Four of Pentacles. I feel you are a bit closed off, a bit guarded. You don't want any more nonsense. You don't want any more stupidity. You don't want any more foolishness from people who only come into your life to drain your energy, to steal your emotions. I feel that you're recovering and protecting your heart right now from someone who definitely might have stolen your heart. That's what your reading tells me. You also have the King of Pentacles. This could be a Capricorn or Taurus admirer, or this card could mean that you're going to have the Midas touch. Everything you touch will turn to gold. I strongly feel the energy of a renovation, an entrepreneurial project, or maybe it's a work-related project. You're going to be assigned a new project, and I feel that you're going to do an excellent job, because this card always represents that you have a lot of maturity. You are a very analytical person, a very intelligent person, an entrepreneurial person, and in that sense, you will be the chosen one. You also have the Seven of Swords. Your reading is reiterating, be very careful with those people who supposedly come into your life to bring happiness, but here, there is someone who has hidden intentions. Maybe at your job, there's someone who's playing games, and you know exactly what I mean. This is someone who smiles at you, but you know that behind your back, they are speaking poorly of you. Or it could be the type of person who speaks badly about others in front of you, but most likely speaks badly about you when with other people. So the Seven of Swords is a clear sign that someone is not playing fair, someone is playing dirty. That's what your reading tells me. Especially if this person has the letter H. I'm being told the letter H is quite dangerous this week, or also the letter G. You also have the Strength card. I feel you are very strong. In fact, there are people who don't mess with you. I feel that you're not going to allow anyone to mess with you, because the energy you're projecting is one of strength, of resilience. I feel that in some cases, you might even be intimidating to others, whether it's because of your appearance, maybe because of your intelligence, or maybe because you are a very charismatic person. And in terms of love, there's someone who has a romantic connection with you, but they feel intimidated by you. I'm being told that a Leo might be intimidated, or it could also be someone from Aries or Virgo. But overall, this reading is telling me that this person is intimidated, by the way you look, by how attractive you are. Alright, let's continue with your reading. The Empress, yes, look at what we were talking about. I feel you are radiating splendid energy, as if your energy is vibrating at a very high frequency. You might not even be noticing it. When you carry the energy of the Empress, you don't need to do much to start attracting people or new energies. Now, the Empress card is also speaking to me about a great harvest, like a sweet, sweet harvest. I don't know what the sweetest fruit you like is, or maybe you prefer sour fruits. I don't know. But here, there is a fruit that you're going to enjoy, and you're going to love it. Maybe you're someone who prefers sweet things. I don't know if it's apples, bananas, or plantains. I don't know how they're called in your country. Or maybe you like sour mangoes. Anyway, I'm making an analogy with fruits. Maybe your reading is also telling you that it's time to eat more healthily, because yes, the Empress card speaks a lot about nourishment. The nourishment you give yourself, but also the energy of the mother, always feeding her children, making sure they're well. So I also feel that you're going to be playing a very protective role, or feeling very protective over someone under your care. Let's continue with your reading. You have the Six of Pentacles. Yes, I feel that you'll be sharing your time, sharing your wealth, especially with a Virgo, a Pisces, or a Capricorn. The Six of Pentacles is a card of great abundance. The wealth that is coming is something you cannot even imagine. I feel that this abundance is always connected to your gifts. We are not talking about cards that refer to chance, or luck, or the lottery, although, of course, if you want to try your luck, you can. And if you are the chosen one, you'll win that big prize. But I feel that this is more about the awakening of a great gift, and finally, this gift allows you to monetize. Since we are talking about the Empress, maybe you have a gift for taking care of people. Very well, perhaps you will start a business related to education, a school, for example, or maybe a daycare or a children's school. That's what your reading tells me. Maybe this is quite specific, but it's just an example to illustrate the kind of manifestation that could be coming into your life. Let's continue with your reading. You have the energy of the Hanged Man. I feel stagnation, something is not letting you move forward. There are answers that haven't yet arrived in your life, or you're depending on someone else's response. The Hanged Man always talks about taking things slowly, because it represents a pause that may seem like stagnation, but perhaps the universe is simply telling you, it's time for introspection, it's time to meditate. Your life has been very fast-paced in recent days, and you just need to reconnect with yourself until that enlightenment comes. Because I feel that in some cases, you are very overwhelmed, too much work, too many external energies, and when you start connecting with too many external energies and forget to nurture your inner light or reconnect with your inner self, this Hanged Man energy shows up, inviting you to come back home. You have the Seven of Pentacles. I see you feeling indecisive. There's something you like, but at the same time, you don't like. A person you like, but not that much. There's something here that is not taking form. Let's take a look to see whether this will finally materialize or not, because I feel it doesn't depend on the other person, it depends on you. So, let's see if this gets unstuck or if it finally leaves your life. You have the Queen of Swords card. In general, the Queen of Swords can mean a yes, but a yes with clarity. A yes being clear about things. So look, with the Seven of Pentacles, you're feeling dissatisfied with someone. Then the Queen of Swords may indicate clarity, a clarifying conversation with your person, or with the person you're dating. What are we doing? What are we? Because if things aren't clear, you can't move forward with this person. So I feel that the clarity you're waiting for is what will allow you to move forward. Also, keep in mind that the Queen of Swords can be very direct. And if this person gives you an excuse, a completely absurd, invalid excuse, the Queen of Swords says, no, 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 this doesn't work for me. This isn't for me. You're not for me. This explanation doesn't convince me. Stop lying. It's very possible that this situation may happen with this Queen of Swords energy. Let's continue with your reading. The Tower card, definitely a cleansing, an emotional cleanse, and a cleanse of your home. Here, you're starting to remove things from your life that no longer serve you before they begin to weigh you down. Very well, the Tower card speaks about when you allow many things to accumulate, and you end up with so many burdens, whether they are physical, emotional, or psychological. And finally, the Tower comes in and knocks down everything that no longer belongs to you. So obviously, to avoid reaching that stage of the Tower's energy, it's better to voluntarily leave behind those things that simply no longer serve you. Let's clarify the energy of the Tower a bit because whenever this energy appears, a lot of transformation follows. You have the Two of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Cups. There is quite a particular energy here. I feel that you're possibly dealing with someone much younger than you, or their offerings definitely don't convince you. There's a certain degree of emotional immaturity here. I don't know if you're specifically dealing with a Scorpio, a Virgo, or a Pisces, but I feel that you're not completely convinced. This person gives you a feeling, there's something about them you don't like. Maybe you feel like this person is lying to you. And what your reading is telling you with these rather strong cards is that, if the river makes noise, it's because it carries stones. I feel that someone is showing many signs of offering you a karmic relationship, and I sense that you are about to cut things off cleanly. The Ace of Cups signifies that you are giving too much, much more than what this person is giving you in return. And look, the Two of Wands means something like, okay, I'm leaving. I can't take this anymore, I'm out of here. Maybe you moved in with someone, and now you think it happened too fast. You made a quick change for someone, and now you're regretting it. You're going back to the original place. So I feel movement. It could be a sudden move, a change of residence, or even a change of country. But it feels like something you do quickly to correct a mistake that may have been made in the past. I sense a strong energy of change, a transformation that may happen with this person who is not giving you what you truly deserve.
Let's continue with your reading. Page of Swords, an important communication. I feel that someone is thinking about you. The first person that comes to your mind right now is thinking about you. If no one comes to mind, it could be someone with the letter C, S, or O. You have the Justice card, the air signs are thinking about you. I'm being told to mention Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. You also have the Seven of Wands. You're willing to give it all. You're defending yourself. A legal matter is finally being ruled in your favor. The Page of Swords could mean that you are going to find an ally on your path. Your reading is telling me that the universe will send you someone who will take care of you. This is not in an emotional sense, we're not talking about love, but it could be someone who might become an advisor, a lawyer, or even a bureaucrat, someone who can guide you through a process. You also have the Knight of Cups, a love proposal. And you also have the Knight of Swords. Two knights, a lot of movement in terms of love. Communication. Someone is coming quickly, someone is looking for you. A person is rushing to find you. I feel that someone is realizing what they're losing at this very moment. You're pulling away, but someone is searching for you. Someone doesn't want to lose you. Someone doesn't want to let you go. And this person is starting to realize how great the love was, or is, between you two. But they don't want it to end, at least not like this.
Alright, so that is your reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, uncovering all these secrets of the tarot. For today, we're closing your reading. As always, I also invite you, if you enjoy these readings, you can click the like button, and you can also click the subscribe button to this channel to keep watching your videos. I hope you have an excellent day, full of success, manifestation, and blessings, and most certainly, we'll be seeing each other in your next reading.